Hey everyone, I just want to do a quick video on Valhalla Delay. It just came out a few days ago, and I just played through it really quickly and took down some notes about what presets I liked. I haven't created any presets yet, but I want to show you how it sounds. I mean, there's some other videos out there, they're showing you how to use it and what all the parameters do and all that, but I'm just going to play it and talk about it a little bit here. So if you can't tell, I'm a little bit stuffy. I've been trying to get over this cold, so bear with me there. Got my Strat here. Yeah, lighting. Anyway, mainly play on the neck pickup, or sometimes the middle position actually activates a neck and one coil out of the bridge, more like a telly. And I'm going into my Origin Effects Kali 76 Compact Deluxe compressor into Logic. And I've got, as you can see, Amplitude 4 up here with a 57 Bandmaster, kind of halfway, between Blackface Fender and like a, Plexi or something. So it's kind of a familiar tone that everybody knows. Let me just drop that down so you can hear just how the amp sounds. So that's the tone that I'll be using, and I'll switch to maybe a little bit of a Soldano tone for a bit. But let's dive in. I'll kind of keep the mix mainly between 30 and 50%. It might be a bit higher in some of these instances, or most of these instances, than what I would use if I were recording. But I want to be able to show off the character of the delay. I'm going to try to play spacier stuff, sparse, so that it's not about the playing or the guitar tone, but more about you hearing that delay ringing out in its gorgeous character. I'm a big fan of Valhalla plugins. I've got almost all of them. I don't have Room and Plate yet, but I have all the rest. And my favorite plugin is the Vintage Verb. I use that on every song or every recording that I do. It is really good sounding. I use a lot of shimmer, or even a little space modulator one is just really great. So this wasn't really on my radar. I had just picked up a Strymon Volante used, and I really like that. For tape delays, it's a little more accurate, in fact, I think. But this Valhalla delay, with all these parameters, the diffusion, the modulation, all this stuff, you can go in so many different directions with it, and it's pretty amazing. Anyway, let's get to playing with it here. Hear that nice modulation in there. There's a lot of presets in here. I mean, a fair amount. And but I'm not going to play through, that many of them. The more unusual ones I'm not going to really get to in this video. Mainly stuff that would sound good with guitar, because that's what I'm playing. Maybe I'll do another video with the Moog One or one of my other synthesizers with it. Here, Dirty Buckets. This is a Bucket Brigade device, like a warm analog delay. You'll hear the saturation from it. I'm actually going to dial this back a little bit here and try to make it sound a little more like a Memory Man. If we take out the modulation and drop the highs right back, you get more to like the old compact, like DM2 or 89, Ibanez I-89 sound. This Bucket Brigade is really great sounding. I've had tons of analog delays. Let's try this. Okay. Weird guitar. Let's see here. See if we remember this. Okay, take the edge off. Of course, this would be, let's just name Dave Evans, the edge of U2. Okay. Guitar Heaven, this is tape. A lot of wow and flutter. I don't really care for as much flutter. I'm going to drop this way back. But a sound like this would be an excellent place to go to for building like lead guitar patch sounds. So let me drop this back, and actually we'll go back to amplitude here and try some different sounds with it. Let's feedback down a little bit and mix down a little bit more. Let's more. Okay, let's go back here. So something like that. I mean, tape delays are great for that kind of stuff. Let's just keep moving it along here. Let's see. Tape guitar slap. Let's bring the mix back up. And maybe the flutter down again, and a little bit of the wow. That's a lot. Okay, what else we got next here? Okay, let's go on to pitch. ADT, automatic double tracker, like what the Beatles and their engineers came up with, like Eddie Kramer and George Martin. Mono version. Okay, on to doublers. Now this would be different. This would be more like digital, eventide kind of sounds, 80s. So like a 9-cent detune patch here. And let's just pop over for a second to Soldano. Okay. And yeah, I mean, this takes you right back to the 80s. Micro pitch shift 2. That's a lot of fun. Oops. Could go back to the Bandmaster. And let's see, where are we at? That was doublers. Oh yeah, let's go here. Golden Reverb. So here's something along the lines of like the old Eventide crystals algorithm. We're going to play just one note here. Okay, it's called the Crystal Ship. What I'm going to do is let's reduce the highs a little bit and bring up some diffusion and just a little bit of detune. Okay, some specific reverb stuff here. So this is done with Bucket Brigade, so it'll be a little bit warmer and darker. Hear all the modulation in here. You can turn off different sections, or just dial it back, and use this as delay, as reverb, as chorus or phalange, or some mix out of all those. Makes it pretty versatile. Hi-fi springy. Okay, let's move forward here to these vocal reverbs, which are really nice sounding. Sounds good. The ghost reverbs are really unusual. Actually, this one, I think, not so unusual, but a lot of them are very horror movie sounding, I guess. Okay, let's see here. There would be one example of just using it as like a flanger. This section was really interesting. Otherworldly is right. Pull this up so you can hear it a little bit better. Just doing some volume swells there. Some of these pitch ones are really great sounding. There's also some designer presets here. A lot of these ones by Richard Devine are a little more unusual, soundtrack type stuff or special effects. I like this one. If I play something that sounds decent. And then the Simon Stockhausen are really good. There's some really good ones in here. Sounds nice. Let's check out a few more of these. Into the Dark. Here's like some vintage digital delayed machine modulation. Not really my thing, but you can do interesting things like that. Oh yeah, here we go. Go for a rhythmic one. Lush syncopator. And it's got the taps like a space echo here. You can turn them on or off. You can create some really unusual let's just end on a simple tape delay here. I guess we'll just leave it there. I hope you enjoyed it. This is going to be my go-to delay in the box now. Sounds fantastic. Other delays that I have that are comparable, for the digital stuff, you know, hardware, I have like the Strymon Timeline, or for the tape stuff, the Volante, which actually I like the tape stuff a little bit better. One other plugin, Audio Things, Outer Space, which does a space echo emulation, is really good, and it sounds more like a space echo than this does. However, the tone of this sounds just excellent, and there's so many more things you can do with this than some of those other delays. So, you know, more traditional, you can go for the Outer Space or the Volante or something. But for just an overall great sounding delay, if you're doing digital, modulated delays, tape, the Bucket Brigade sounded really good on this. I look forward to exploring this more and doing, you know, making some patches of my own for it. So anyways, until next time, see you later.